They were crimes tribunals bring justice after the Holocaust. Have you ever wondered how the world sought justice after the horrors of the Holocaust? The answer lies in the establishment of war crimes tribunals, especially the Nuremberg Trials. These trials were a significant step in holding Nazi leaders accountable for their actions. They aimed to address the atrocities committed during this dark chapter in history. The Nuremberg Trials began in November 1945 and continued until October 1946. They were the first of their kind, focusing on major Nazi officials. The trials resulted in convictions for most defendants, with some receiving death sentences for their roles in mass murder. This legal process documented the extent of Nazi crimes, creating a historical record that remains vital today. During the trials, thousands of witness testimonies and documents were presented. This evidence painted a clear picture of the brutal actions taken by the Nazi regime. The Nuremberg Trials established important legal precedents, particularly regarding crimes against peace and crimes against humanity. This was a groundbreaking moment in international law. The tribunals did not only serve to punish the perpetrators. They also aimed to educate the German public and the world about the horrors of the Nazi regime. Information was disseminated widely in Germany through press coverage, posters, and films. This was an effort to confront the population with the reality of the Holocaust and challenge Nazi ideology. However, the tribunals had their limitations. They did not specifically prosecute the crime of genocide, as this legal category had not yet been established. Additionally, Holocaust survivors were not invited to testify. This meant that the full scope of victim experiences was not fully represented. The focus was largely on leadership and military aggression, leaving many ordinary Germans and other victim groups unaddressed. Some critics argue that justice was incomplete because many lower-level perpetrators and bystanders were never held accountable. Despite these shortcomings, the Nuremberg Trials laid the groundwork for future international justice efforts. They remain as a landmark in the pursuit of accountability for crimes against humanity. The legacy of these tribunals influenced the development of later international courts and the establishment of the International Criminal Court. They demonstrated that the rule of law could be applied to such crimes and helped prevent former Nazis from regaining political power. In summary, war crimes tribunals after the Holocaust brought significant justice by punishing top Nazi leaders, documenting crimes, and promoting legal principles against impunity. Yet, they did not fully address all aspects of justice for Holocaust victims, leaving some survivors feeling that the truth and accountability were only partially achieved.